Como Celia Cruz tengo el azúcar. Tú que va medio y se fue de pecho como Ginny Luca. Te vamos a tumbar la peluca y arranca pa'l carajo, que a ti no te va a pasar la boca. Mi tele y Valenciaga me reciben en la entrada. Pa, sí, like I'm Lady Gaga. Y no te me hagas, que en cover de vivo tú has visto.
to Carver Gymnasium for this evening's contest featuring the Northwest Nazarene University Nighthawks and your Western Washington University Vikings. Fans, at this time, would you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem performed this evening by the Western Washington University Pep Band. Fans, tonight is a special night for the Western Washington Volleyball program as we come together to help raise awareness for the fight against breast cancer. With October being National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, tonight we hope to come together and help to battle against this awful disease. In what has become a tradition for the annual Pink Night, Western Washington University Volleyball will be wearing special jerseys with pink numbers and letters graciously donated by Linda Goodrich and Sarah Penley. This year, we are honoring Sharon Miles, the grandmother of Western Washington University senior Gabby Gunterman. Sharon has battled breast cancer 2 times, 11 years apart, and is currently undergoing treatment now. A fighter throughout her life, she's had the tumor removed and is looking at options for treatment. Nana is no stranger to perseverance, working her way to management roles in the male-dominated aircraft industry with a career spanning 46 years. A strong woman herself, she believes that through and through, women need to support women. She is grateful and thankful for the support of her family, and this night means a lot to her. To all those who have been affected by breast cancer, let us give strength and courage, and let's continue to raise awareness for breast cancer research. Please welcome to the court our guest coach this evening, Sharon Miles. Fans, now our team lineups. First, from the visiting Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks, as announced by their head coach, Doug English. Coach English is assisted by Jesse Haragos, Haley Bland, and Maddie Farrell. Fans, welcome to the court. Number 1, Helen Sullivan. Number 6, Jessica Glenn. Number 7, Molly Anderson. Number 8, Gabby Hawes. Number 10, Sarah Lyons. Number 13, Taylor Markland. Number 14, Megan McKinney. Number 16, McKaylee Becker. Number 17, Abby Black. Number 18, Abigail Brown. And number 19, Maddie Smith. Fans, now the starting lineup for the Nighthawks. Welcome to the court, number 2, Anna Gable. Number 3, Mackenzie Lee. Number 5, Natalie Sullivan. Number 9, Olivia Wright. Number 11, Maya Cook. Number 15, Marin Dent. And the libero, number 4, Carolyn McMahon. Fans, these are the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. Viking fans, are you ready?
my heel. Pull up and hop out the whip to a lot of eyes. On me, I put down for real. Mixing top dollar designer with Jordan 5. Really like I gave him a couple tries, now I'm cutting ties. This my life, yo, entertainment. I want the money, being famous. Why is you 53 and still banging? Sick of these niggas, put me in containment. Umbrella in the rose, case it rain. Going wherever the money take me. All is forever, that'll never change. Don't think about it, but I miss my
I want
money.
the spot. I got what it takes to get to the top. The money I make, cannot compete. They know that I'm getting a lot. They come to that, I'm getting a lot. I know she a thot, so give her a shot. I'm pulling back to the twist of my side.
Fans, now the introductions for your 2022 Vikings. Each player will be sharing who they are playing for that has been affected by cancer on our special night. Let's meet our red shirts. Welcome to the court, Finley Clays playing in memory of Carrie Dugan. Carolyn Hansen in memory of Mia Ariardi. Morgan Harrison in memory of Grandpa Bob and Joelle Dawson. Anu Lopez in memory of Cynthia Ka. Delaney Spear in memory of Ken Darrow. Emily Vassenkool in memory of Rita Vassenkool. And Asia Stewart in memory of Kelly Aliaga. Fans, now our team lineup. Welcome to the court. Number 3, Anna Marisic, playing in honor of Aunt Linda. Number 4, Anna Vanderyacht, in memory of Tristan Joker. Number 5, Kylie Honrud, in memory of Heidi Julius. Number 8, Tupu Lologo, in memory of Auntie Nina. Number 10, Devin Ostrich, in memory of Todd Ostrich. Number 14, Abby May, in memory of Christy Lamond. Number 15, Carly Try, in memory of Grandpa Bob. Number 16, Janelle Grant, in memory of Winifred Smith. And number 19, Adele Holland, in memory of Sheila Grennan Hall. Fans, now our starting lineup is announced by our head coach, Diane Flick Williams. Coaching in memory of Carl Flick and Minga Williams, Coach Flick Williams is assisted by James Suh, playing in memory of his grandmother, Michaela Hall in memory of Connie Hall, and Chris Leverins in memory of Bob Leverins. Fans, now the starting lineup. Welcome to the court. A 5'7" senior from Burien, Washington, playing in memory of Kelly Aliaga. Number 6, Malia Aliaga. A 5'11" sophomore from Bothell. Number 11, playing in honor of Joy Kepley, Gabby Kepley. A 6' senior from Duval, number 12, playing in honor of Marissa Paris, Chloe Ritzesender. A 6'2" senior from Olympia, number 13, playing in honor of Sandy Fairchild, Olivia Fairchild. A 6'1" senior from Auburn, number 18, playing in honor of Marie Heilborn, Callie Heilborn. Number 22, a 5'10" senior from Lake Stevens, playing in honor of Sharon Miles, Gabby Gunterman. Fans, our libero is a 5'6" senior from University Place, number 1, in memory of Kelly Aliaga, Casey Woodruff. Fans, these are your Western Washington Vikings!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to WECU Court on the campus of Western Washington University for tonight's GNAC matchup between Northwest Nazarene and Western Washington University. I'm Sean Church alongside Zen Hill Vikings coming into this game ranked 12th in the nation, trying to get another home victory here. Zed, what do the Vikings need to do in order to get on top early?
Yeah, so we saw the Vikings last Thursday kind of get out to a slow start against Central, and that led to Central gaining the momentum through the first 2 sets and really dominating, winning that first set. They had control in that second set, and then the Vikings bounced back, got to what they know how to do. If they want to get the win today against the third in the GNAC Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks, they need to just get out to that hot start that we're used to them seeing, especially here at home in front of the Carver Gym fans, and I'm sure we're going to see a good match today.
The Vikings coming in with a 10-4 record, 5-1 in GNAC play. Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks come in with 11-3 record, 4-2 in GNAC play. And even though Northwest Nazarene has had tough years in the past, they've started out 4-2 here with a very young team.
We've seen Northwest Nazarene have a really good season so far. Right now, they're top 2 in the GNAC for 5 out of the 7 main team statistical categories. So definitely a phenomenal year for them. Ranked 3rd just behind the Vikings, and this could be a game-changing game for both sides as Northwest tries to prove themselves as a top contender in the GNAC.
And the first serve underway here as the Vikings looking to get on top early. And that's good defense by Northwest Nazarene. Across on the attack, and that's a good dig by Aliaga. Out of system play over to Kepley, the lefty. Starting off with a good rally, and Northwest Nazarene on the board first, 1-0.
Northwest starting off strong already. Right now, they are one of the best teams in the GNAC for hitting percentage. They had an off night against their Simon Fraser Red Leafs, though. Only a 143 right there, but they're really effective on offense.
And that's another good serve by Caroline McMahon. And the Nighthawks are up 2-0.
Nighthawks this season have let their opposing teams go on a little bit of too far of runs, and it's cost them some games so far, but right now they're on top.
McMahon, one of the few upperclassmen, with another good serve. Out of system play. Gunterman hits it into the net, and Nighthawks up 3-0 early.
It's looking a lot like Thursday here. The Vikings getting off to some quick errors, letting their opponents get ahead early. Can't afford it for the Vikings.
Another serve here for McMahon. Knuckles over, and that's a service error for the Nighthawks. Vikings finally on the board. They're down 2.
Vikings need to capitalize right here and now off the error. They get a break, serve on their side, and it's Gabby Gunterman's turn to try and get the Vikings up on the board with some more points.
Gabby Gunterman, one of 9 seniors on the squad, with the serve. Going across on the attack, and that's a good block. Fairchild and Heilborn at the net. Vikings now down 1.
Olivia Fairchild always playing above the net. She had her partner right there, Heilborn, and we usually see in the back row digging it out, but right there it gets above the net.
And Gunterman is going to serve again. Right-handed serve, no rotation, looked like it died right there. And on the attack, Woodruff right there, Aliaga. Over to Fairchild for the timing, looked like she may have hit it off the side of her hand. Almost had it be successful. Vikings on offense again, and that one is hit much harder. 3 straight points for the Vikings, and we're tied here at 3.
Fairchild 5th in the GNAC for blocks per set, 1.14 that is. Last game she had 9 kills. She gets it off to the start early here with that one.
Gunterman's going to serve again for the Vikings. McMahon and Gunterman, the only servers thus far with these runs. On the attack, Gunterman, Aliaga with the dig. Out of system play, and Woodruff gets the rare assist, and Kepley gets the kill to her credit. Vikings are on top 4-3.
Gabby Kepley was really strong against Central on Thursday. She gets off to another good start here. She had 9 kills also. She's a sophomore making an impact on a senior-led team.
And Gunterman's going to serve again. And that's an ace. Looked like that one just died. I don't blame Northwest Nazarene on that one for letting it go, but if you'll see on the replay, it just floated and then just dropped off the table.
What a phenomenal serve that was there from Gunterman. Really fooled the defense.
And Gunterman now serving with a 2-point lead. Another good serve for Gunterman. And Northwest Nazarene stopping the 5-0 run. That was Haley Cheney, the freshman from Kellogg, Idaho. And the Nighthawks are now down by 1. Maya Cook was the one on the serve for Northwest Nazarene. On the attack, Heilborn goes for it, and that's great hustle by McMahon. But nonetheless, Vikings with the point as Rita Center comes in the game now. Fairchild out, Woodruff out, and now serving for the Vikings, Abby May.
Keep an eye on Heilborn also in this game. Right shot, she's approaching that 1K kill club. She's at 991 on the career.
Abby May with the serve. Cross court on the attack, and that's a good block by Rittisender. On the approach, finds the corner, and good work. Olivia Wright with the kill. And now the Nighthawks are down by 1.
Nighthawks Olivia Wright, she's a D1 bounce back. She played 1 year at the University of Montana, 2 years at Boise State. Finds herself in her senior year playing for the Nighthawks now in D2.
And Heilborn goes for the corner, and that's good dig. Cross court, Sullivan. Aliaga, good save without touching the net. That's a good dig, but it goes out of bounds. Kepley will get the kill rather. And Aliaga did a great job of saving it and getting a pretty good assist on that play.
Aliaga been a great force for the Vikings. She just passed the 3,000 assist milestone for her career. Only the 6th setter in WW history to reach that career mark.
And Tupu Lulogo is going to serve for the Vikings here. Good serve by Lulogo, 50-50 ball. Another good dig by Aliaga. Woodruff, out of system play, over to Heilborn. That one dug out. Across. Natalie Sullivan hits it. Looks like it went out of bounds. They're asking for a deflection maybe, but they're not going to get it. Vikings are up 8-5. And Tupu Lulogo is going to serve here once again, and she gets the ace. Vikings up 9-5, and they're on a 9-2 run after being down 3-0 early. And Tupu Lulogo is going to serve again.
Vikings had some service errors in their last game. They come out really strong, though. 2 aces on the game already.
Lulogo, another senior, 1 of 9 on the squad. Another good serve by Lulogo. On the attack, up the top of the net, she gets a good dig. The one-handed set to the one-handed placement into the corner, but that's good defense by the Nighthawks. That one blocked back by Heilborn. On the attack, Sullivan goes. Countryman right there. Aliaga over to Rittisender, deflected, and we're on a good rally here for both teams. Sullivan goes for it, and she gets it. Great placement by Sullivan. And that senior out of Boise State. Nighthawks down 3.
Sullivan, first team GNAC last season. Strong player for the Nighthawks, coming off a double-double in her last game.
With a young team, it's good to have somebody with good leadership. And a good job by Heilborn. That's a crazy angle that she went right there. Vikings up by 4 now, 10-6.
Saw Callie Heilborn come alive towards the end of that Central Washington game. So far, she's got off to a good start. See if she can continue it for the rest of the game. Help her Vikings towards a W.
And Heilborn serving it again, right-handed. Knuckled it over. On the attack, deflected right there. Aliaga with another dig. Lulogo over to Gunterman, and she puts it away. A lot of English behind that one. Vikings up 5.
We know what Gunterman does right there. Strong hit, straight to the court. She's just a force out there for the Vikings.
And Callie Heilborn's going to serve again. Crowd quiet. Another good service is going to go over to net. 50-50 ball. Aliaga tries it again, and she gets the kill. And the Viking bench, as well as the players on the court, always go crazy when Aliaga gets a kill because she's always known for her assists. But we're going to go to a break here. Vikings up 12-6. We'll be right back. And welcome back to WECU Court on the campus of Western Washington University for this GNAC battle between Northwest Nazarene and Western Washington University. Vikings on a 12-3 run here as Victory Vikings is dancing right there. I used to be Victory Viking, fun fact. On the serve, Sullivan goes for it, dug out by Heilborn. Aliaga over to Gunterman. That one dug out again. Pretty high dig right there. And behind the net, good work. Haley Cheney with the kill. Nighthawks down 5.
Nighthawks get the point out of the timeout, exactly what they were looking for right there. See if they can bounce back from a slow start.
And it's very important to come out of that timeout with a point, even though the Vikings bounce back with a point of their own.
And that's Chloe Ritz, the center. She had a phenomenal game on Thursday. Right there, showing off her power straight into the block onto the other side.
Now, I wasn't here on Thursday, but Zen wasn't the I heard that the crowd was pretty electric.
Yes, it was packed here in Carver. Over 1,100 fans, including students who were still getting in free in the month of September right there. They showed out for the Vikings.
And Mackenzie Lee with the dump over. Nighthawks down 5. And Sullivan is going to serve. Got a pretty good crowd here tonight. Go Pink. Night for the Vikings every year, bringing out the white jerseys with the pink lettering. Deflected and very awkward, but good dig by Heilborn, and they're going to get Gunterman for hitting it long on the attack error. They're asking for a deflection, but they're not going to get it, and they're not going to challenge it either.
Nighthawks now just crawling their way back in slowly.
13-9. Fairchild goes in. That one's long. So the Vikings with some attack errors, but the Nighthawks will take it. They're only down 3 now.
Vikings just need to reel it back in here. A little slow coming out of that timeout. Lost the momentum a little bit, but they need to get back on track.
And that's exactly what the Nighthawks want to do, is they want to come out of the timeout and get some momentum going, and they have. As it was 12-3, and now they're on an 8-1 run. Sullivan serves it again. And she hits it, so I wouldn't be surprised if Diane Flick calls a timeout right here. Flick Williams looks for it, and she is going to call one. Northwest Nazarene out of the timeout on a 9-1 run, and the Vikings take their first timeout of the first set. We're going to go to break. Vikings up 13-12. We'll be right back. And welcome back to WECU Court. Go Peak night here at Carver Gymnasium, Bellingham, Washington. Western Washington University 12th ranked Vikings taking on Northwest Nazarene. Vikings were up 12-3. Northwest Nazarene on a crazy good run, 9-1 run, coming out of timeout. And started it with a good serve, but a great job by Aliaga to read that dig and dump it over for the kill. Vikings up 2.
That's Aliaga's second kill in the game already, and that makes her tied for first on the team with kills. She is the setter, just for a reminder.
It's always fun to see somebody with stats out of their element. As Aliaga. And that's a great dig by Sullivan. Actually, no, that was a dig by McMahon, rather. And they're going to get Fairchild with the double hit on the out-of-system play, so a setting error for Fairchild. Nighthawks down 1.
And we saw McMahon right there. 213 digs on the year for her. She's averaging 4.26 per set. That gives her third in the GNAC.
And she's going to serve. That was going all over the place. And a great job by Fairchild and Aliaga. Great teamwork right there to save that point, because that was a tough set and a tough attack. Fairchild gets the kill. Vikings up 2.
Just using the misdirection right there, going towards the opposite side of the court from the set.
I don't know how she did that. Gunterman on the serve. Tapped over, dug out. Heilborn goes for it, and she gets the kill. So Heilborn up. She gets the kill. Vikings up by 3.
Heilborn, 993 kills. She's already got 1,000 digs in her career. 1,000 kill, 1,000 dig club in her sights. We'll see if she can get it tonight.
7 kills away. And on the attack, goes into the net. Attack error. Vikings up 17-13, and they'll take it.
Nighthawks kind of lost that momentum they were building out of their own timeout, and right here we're going to see another timeout for them. Try to dial it back in.
And we are going to go to a break. Vikings up 17-13. We'll be right back. And welcome back to this GNAC matchup between Western Washington University and Northwest Nazarene. Vikings are up by 4, 17-13. This has been a game of runs here. As the Vikings look to take the first set. Northwest Nazarene coming back and getting into it, and they come out of the timeout. They took their second timeout before the break. And they bounce back with a point of their own. They're only down 3.
Right there, you saw Olivia Wright. She had 32 kills in a preseason game this season, so definitely the best offensive player for the Nighthawks.
32 kills, wow. That's impressive.
It was insane.
Aliaga with the dig. Aliaga doing everything tonight. Kepley on the attack, and that's good defense again. But no avail here. Kepley gets it over. Vikings up by 4. Abby May in the game now, as well as Chloe Ritzesender. Fairchild and Woodruff out. And Abby May here serving it. Abby May, the sophomore, actually was one of the rare true freshmen that have played here for the Vikings, as that block goes out of bounds. Point Northwest Nazarene. Going back to alluding to earlier, Abby May last season had to step in as a true freshman for a few games with Malia Aliaga out with a concussion. The sophomore is a serving specialist this season. That's a great block by Northwest Nazarene. Bounce back for 2 straight points, and they're down 2.
Looks like Olivia Wright once again for the Nighthawks. She's got 1.17 blocks per set this season.
And Haley Cheney with the serve. The one-handed set just tapped over by Ritzesender, trying to block it, but she's too late. But they're going to get Northwest Nazarene, I believe, are touching the net. The net is shaking. I think that might have been the call. Point Vikings regardless.
Replay shows, I think, what you said, touching the net right there. Number 3 was Mackenzie Lee, the setter for them, trying to dump it over.
And Tupu Lalogo back in the match now, another serving specialist this season for the Vikings. Lalogo, one of 9 seniors out of Federal Way. That's a good block by the Vikings. On the attack, Northwest Nazarene bouncing back. Olivia Wright, the senior, with the kill, and the Nighthawks are down by 2.
Olivia Wright directing everything for the Nighthawks. Main source of income for them right there. She's got 4 kills.
And Helen Sullivan, rather, in the match now. She's gonna, or she already did serve it, rather. That was a couple plays ago. Woodruff! And a great dig by Gunterman on the attack as that one goes long. And that's why you live for another day as the Vikings go up by 3.
You can thank Woodruff for the point right there, keeping it alive for the Vikings. You saw her have a lot of similar plays. All season she's been all over the court making phenomenal defensive digs for the Vikings.
And also Gunterman on that one. Great teamwork to keep the rally alive. And that one went long. Vikings 5 points away from taking this first set. Cross court, and that was a good block right there. Ritzender again, but too much power right there. Mackenzie Lee wins that 50-50 battle, and the Nighthawks just won't go away here. They're down 2.
It's the advantage of having a taller setter able to play above the net right there.
And a tough break. Mackenzie Lee's serve went long. As Ritzender comes out, Fairchild comes back in. Vikings up by 3. And Woodruff serves, mid-serve. Cross court on the attack, and a good block right there. I believe that was Aliaga. Tapped over. Lulogo, Aliaga, and a little bit of a mistiming on the jump by Fairchild. I'm not really sure if that was on the setter or on the attack. I think it was just Fairchild jumped a little too early, but the Nighthawks are down 2. Aliaga over to Gunterman, taps it over. Nighthawks right there. And on the attack, Haley Cheney, the freshman from Kellogg, Idaho, Kellogg High School. She gets the kill. Nighthawks are down 1.
This young team standing in it against the veteran Vikings, only down 1.
A lot of teams in a GNAC, very young. Vikings with 9 seniors on the squad. And that one mishit by Haley Cheney, so a point for the Vikings. Vikings trying to take this first set, but Nighthawks are not making it easy.
Nighthawks just can't afford to have those errors if they want to hold their own against the 12th nationally ranked Vikings.
And the last couple points for the Vikings were a service error and an attack error by the Nighthawks. So the Vikings are in the driver's seat here as Aliaga serves. Good serve by the senior. Back to Cheney, and she gets it. Last 3 plays Cheney was involved with. 2 kills and a attack error. But the Nighthawks, again, only down 1 as Carolyn McMahon is going to serve. Out of system play, Kepley. And a missed dig right there. McMahon's going to want that one back. Vikings up by 2, 2 points away from taking this first set.
Kepley already making the impact today, her 3rd kill in this first set.
Gabby Gunterman is going to serve. Jump midway. A little bit of miscommunication. Doesn't seem to affect him too much. McMahon on the attack. Maya Cook gets it. So if both teams keep trading points, the Vikings will win this set. But again, the Nighthawks are not going away. Fairchild gets it through. Vikings are at set point here as Abby May comes in the match now for Fairchild. Britta Sender comes in for Woodruff. And the Vikings are at set point for Abby May to serve.
Abby May, that service specialist, comes in. She's 1 point away. Vikings relying on her to get the last point for the Vikings are going to get a good start, at least for this rally.
As the crowd yells 1, Abby May with the serve. Cross court. And that's a good dig by May. Aliaga over to Heilborn. And that's a great dig to keep the set alive. Bumped over to live another day. Aliaga, cross court to Heilborn one more time. Deflected, and another good dig by Northwest Nazarene. 50-50 ball, and that's how the set is going to end. Valiant effort by the Nighthawks, but too much power in this first set. Vikings take it 25-22. Both teams are going to switch benches here, and we're going to go to about a 3-minute break between. Vikings win the first set 25-22. We'll be right back.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours. In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Dear college sports,
there's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us
and for college sports.
And welcome back to WECU Court on the campus of Western Washington University for the GNAC battle between Northwest Nazarene and Western Washington University. Vikings take the first set 25-22. Zen's going to provide a few stats from the first set. Zen, take it away.
Yeah, so in that first set, it was a pretty even match from both sides, well fought by the Nighthawks especially. The kills were even. The Nighthawks actually got one more kill than the Vikings in a 14-13 right there. They had a worse hitting percentage, but what really killed them is their attack errors and their service errors. 3 more attack errors than the Vikings, 2-0 on the service errors. For the Vikings, we saw them really spread out that offense. Kepley, Fairchild, and Howborn with 3 kills already on the game.
As both benches are switched now, Vikings on the other side of the court, as well as Northwest Nazarene. They're going to get the Vikings right off the bat, touching the net. So Nighthawks up early, 1-0, starting the second set like they started the first.
Seeing the Nighthawks run their offense through Olivia Wright and Marin Dent, both having a good game so far, 5 and 4 kills each respectively.
Another good dig by Aliaga. Living another day here. On the attack, deflected, dug out by Gunterman. Aliaga over to Kepley. They're going to get, Kepley will get the kill, as I think they got the Nighthawks with a double hit here. So Vikings and Nighthawks tied at 1.
Right there we see Kepley again. Been calling her name a lot tonight. She's had a good offensive performance thus far as well as on the defense.
And Abby May's going to serve here. Number 14, midway serve. Cross court, deflected, Gunterman. Aliaga over to Heilborn. And that one's right here, and I punched it. Take that, Wilson. 2-1 Vikings lead.
We get involved right there as Heilborn strikes it straight towards us.
That is by far the best I've ever done in that situation. Most of the time, everything falls off my desk.
Good thing we were paying attention, or else could have been a ball to the face.
I usually pay attention and still don't hit it. As that one goes long, Vikings are up 3-1. And Abby May's going to serve it again.
Seen her a lot tonight.
And that's always a good thing, because if Tupu Lulogo and Abby May are serving it a lot, that means that we're putting together straight points, and she gets an ace to her credit. Vikings up 4-1.
Vikings already with 3 service aces on the game. Nighthawks have 2 as well. Seen some good serves thus far.
And May's going to serve it again. Gets it ready. May's the serving specialist, like mentioned earlier. Also, potentially the setter for next season. As that one goes through, as Kepley coming into her own this season. Vikings are up 5-1.
Seen some young blood showing out today. Abby May, of course, we talked about. Gabby Kepley as well. Future of the Vikings for sure.
And it's good to see, because the Vikings having 9 seniors on the squad, with the bulk of them playing a majority of the minutes. And the sets here, Vikings for next season need some young talent. And they're showing it. Northwest Nazarene bounces back. They're down 3.
Olivia Wright once again. 6 kills for her. She's got a .364 hitting percentage on this game. She's been efficient all season for the Nighthawks.
And Haley Cheney with the serve. Kepley, the southpaw, destroys it. Vikings up by 4.
Gabby Kepley is on a hot streak. She's only got 82 kills on the year coming into this game, but she has been on fire these last 2 games, and we've been calling her name a lot, making an impact for the Vikings.
Tupula Logo serving it again for the Vikings. On the attack, tries to push it and goes wide. So an attack error by Olivia Wright. Vikings are up 7-2.
Rare occurrence there for Olivia Wright. Going back to her, she's got a .376 hitting percentage on the season. That gives her 2nd in the GNAC honors. She's tied with our own Chloe Richesender and Olivia Fairchild with the exact same hitting percentage.
And the Logo's going to serve it again. Just gets it over the net. And Wright gets it sent back. That's Heilborn and Richesender at the net. They're going to share a block apiece, or a half a block apiece, rather. Vikings up 8-2.
That duo has been all over on defense today, getting blocks each respectively.
Tupula Logo. Another serve here. Hits that one well over the net. Good serve, though. The give and go. And that one dug out by Woodruff. Out of system play, but they're going to get the Logo, unfortunately, with the double hit. What's tough about it sometimes is when you get an out-of-system play, you get players that aren't necessarily used to setting it all the time, even though they probably set their entire life. They're not necessarily the main setter. So the Nighthawks with the point. Aliaga over to Gunterman, goes deep. Good defense by the Nighthawks. Cross court, Richardson pushes it for the corner, and that's fantastic placement by the senior. Vikings up 9-3.
What a ball right there. Just perfect placement over the head of number 11 for the Nighthawks and right into that large gap in the back left corner.
And Heilborn's going to serve for the Vikings. Up 6 here. Good serve by the senior. On the push for the corner. That's good defense. Dumps it over. And that's a good dig, but better offense as that one lands in a seat. Nighthawks with the point. They are down 5 now.
Nighthawks just trying to stick around here. Vikings off to a little run right there, but Nighthawks trying to gain it back.
Kenzie Lee with the serve. Cross court over to Gunterman, and that's good timing. Anna Gable and Maya Cook at the net. They're going to get a half a block apiece on that one. 2 straight points for the Nighthawks.
Looking at them, Maya Cook, a sophomore, usually playing defense, 153 digs on the year, 35 blocks right there. See her putting in work.
Gunterman, that one dug out by McMahon. Dumped over, 50-50, and that one goes out of bounds. That was good timing by Anna Gable, but to no avail. Vikings up 5.
Just trying to get the trickery right there, placing it away from the defense. Just a little long for Gable.
Casey Woodruff is going to serve here. She has 4 digs to her credit this match. Good serve. Gunterman looked like she may have mistimed her jump, maybe even slipped a little bit. So an attack error for the senior. Nighthawks with another point. They're down 4.
And a rare mistake right there from the reigning GNAC Player of the Year, Gunterman. Rarely see her make those attack errors.
And that's a good floating serve by Sullivan. And I don't know how Woodruff got it over with that angle. And that's a great dig. But another point for the Nighthawks. That's 3 straight for Northwest Nazarene.
Vikings putting in a lot of effort into this game, but they've just been unable to get the points on some of those longer rallies that we've seen them keep alive.
And Natalie Sullivan with another serve here. Heilborn. Aliaga over to Fairchild. Read like a book, Northwest Nazarene, but they're going to get the Nighthawks with a double hit right there. So tough break for Northwest Nazarene as Kepley comes into match now for Lalogo, and Aliaga is going to serve.
Real momentum killer there for the Nighthawks.
Aliaga here, looking to serve. On the attack, finds the quarter. Haley Cheney, the freshman, with the kill. Nighthawks down 3. And Carolyn McMahon with the serve, the libero. Aliaga keeps it alive, and a little bit of miscommunication there by the Vikings, so an error. And there's a timeout going to be taken by Diane Flick-Williams as we're going to go to a break. Vikings up 1-0, and they lead in the second, 11-9. We'll be right back. And welcome back to WECU Court. GNAC battle between Northwest Nazarene and Western Washington University. Vikings took the first set 25-22, and they lead this set 11-9. But the Vikings were up 10-4 before the timeout. So Nighthawks on a 5-1 run before Coach Diane Flick-Williams called a timeout. And coming out of the timeout, you want a quick point, but Northwest Nazarene kind of just gives it to the Vikings on that one with that service error. So the Vikings are up 3.
Smart play by Gunterman to let that one go.
And good court awareness by the Vikings on that one. And that one is sent through. Maya, it looks like that was Maya Cook with the kill. Vikings up 2 now. Cook was the serve. Kepley to lefty, deflects and goes out of bounds. Vikings up 3.
Gabby Kepley having herself a career game right now. Off to a great start. 7 kills, 6.7 hitting percentage.
Vikings up 13-10. Abby May with the serve here on the attack. Cheney, and she gets it through for the kill. So Northwest Nazarene now down 2. Cheney's going to serve for the Nighthawks, and that's another good eye by Gunterman. So the Vikings are up 14-11 now.
Similar play we saw earlier right there. Vikings with the court awareness to let it go.
And Tupuologo in the match now with a serve. Right at the net, 50-50 ball. Some good defense by the Nighthawks cross court. Sullivan gets it through. Sent back. Great kill by Sullivan. Nighthawks now down 2.
Natalie Sullivan is third in the GNAC with a 3.58 kills per set right there. She's above her teammate Olivia Wright, who's averaging 3.52 herself right there.
And a younger Sullivan here with the serve. Both sisters won that serve. Number 1, sophomore. Last kill was by the senior. 50-50 ball. Aliaga sends it back. But the older Sullivan on the attack, but good defense by the Vikings. Set over by Gunterman. 50-50 ball, and Heilborn will get it. And what is the kill meter? Kind of a weird word to say, but she is very close to that 1,000 mark.
I think after that one, it puts her at 995, if I'm correct. So
and on the attack, it's 15-12. Ritza Sender puts it through. Ouch.
Ritza Sender putting the mustard on that one right there. A rocket shot.
Vikings are up 16-12. And Heilborn is going to serve again. That one goes long. They're asking for the deflection. And let's see, and they're going to challenge it. That's something they have here at WECU Court.
Head coach Doug English in his 10th season. Going to use one of his challenges right there to put it under review.
And we're going to do a review here. Call on the court is that it went long, no deflection. If it changes, the score will change to 16-13. But if it doesn't, it will stay at 17-12.
Kind of close to the halfway point in this second set. Got to use that challenge you have to try and shift the momentum towards the back half, towards your direction, especially down already 1 set in the game.
Vikings will go on to St. Martin's next Thursday. Game time is going to be 7 p.m. in Olympia, or Lacey rather. And then on Saturday, they're going to take on Western Oregon. Game time 7 p.m. Followed by a next Saturday match, the 15th, so 2 weeks from today. They're going to be up over the border. They're going to face Simon Fraser. Game time is also going to be 7 p.m. And the next time the Vikings will be at home will be Thursday the 20th. Against Alaska Fairbanks. Game time, 7 p.m. And it looks like the call on the court is going to stand. So the Vikings are up 17-12 now. And serving is going to be Heilborn. 17-12, Vikings lead. Tapped over. Lulogo went for the pancake, wasn't able to get it. Got the wipe up the court a little bit. Good effort by the senior. Vikings up by 4 now. Northwest Nazarene is going to serve. Mackenzie Lee serving it for the Nighthawks. That's a good serve. Heilborn, great job handling it, but Countryman just unloaded on that one, and it went long. 2 straight points for the Nighthawks. They're down 3.
Haven't seen Gunterman be too successful in this game so far. Right there going long. She had the service or attack error, that is, earlier.
Heilborn, Aliaga, over to Ritzesender, and that one goes out, and I don't even know how Haley Cheney even remotely dug out that ball. Great timing by the freshman, but Ritzesender gets the kill. Vikings up 4.
Ritzesender coming off a phenomenal game, 14 kills on a .565 hitting percentage back on Thursday. She also had 7 blocks, team high, 18.5 points.
Back and forth here on the attack. That one goes through, and it deflects and goes out of bounds. So Maya Cook with the kill. Nighthawks, actually check that. That was a point Vikings. It may have gone off the antenna maybe. But the Vikings are up 19-14. My apologies on that one, but we're going to go to a break. Vikings up 5 here in the second set. We'll be right back. And welcome back to WECU Court. Vikings leading Nighthawks 19-14 here in this second set. They won the first set 25-22. Before the break, Northwest Nazarene called a timeout. Me and Zen thought it was a point Nighthawks, but it ended up being point Vikings. So the Vikings are up by 5 now. As that one goes long, no deflection, Vikings up by 6.
Miscue there from Cook, and so far in this set, it's been not as close as the first set. Nighthawks falling off a little bit as the Vikings pull ahead, but still more set to be played.
And Woodruff serves it close to the line. And a great job, Maya Cook, having a good second set here. She sends it through. Nighthawks down 5.
Yeah, after making the attack error right there, just going long, she finds the court on that one.
And on the rally here, that one goes out of bounds. Vikings are up 21-15. Vikings are up by 6, and I'm getting alerted that's this entire match here, who just actually got the dig. That is not Haley Cheney. That is Marin Dent. My apologies on that one. Vikings with the point. That one's on me. I was told that before the match, and I did not write that down. Nonetheless, Vikings are up 7.
Just a little bit of a jersey swap going on with the Nighthawks.
Yes. So Marin Dent on the attack. Ironically, that is not Marin Dent's first kill either, as she has been playing all match long. But the Nighthawks are down 6.
Dent also has been all over this match. Apparently, she's got 8 kills. Good thing we stopped confusing her so we can give her correct props.
Exactly. And for Marin Dent's family, if you guys are watching, our apologies. That one gets knocked right back. Vikings up by 7 now. Gunterman's going to serve. Gunterman, one of 9 seniors here, with the serve. Knuckles it over. That one dug out. Aliaga over to Heilborn, deflected. And it puts it away here. So great job, Maya Cook. Nighthawks down 6.
Cook didn't have the greatest first set that was. Playing more of a defensive role. She's got 10 digs, but finding those kills already. She's got 4.
23-17. Vikings with the lead. Woodruff, Aliaga over to Fairchild. Knocked over to the corner. There we go. On there, Kepley. Good rally by both squads here. Deflected. Gunterman digs it out. It's going to be 4 hits. Actually, 3 hits as it goes out of bounds. And actually, that hits the antenna. So the Nighthawks now down 5.
Good efforts there for the Vikings, but just some misdirected digs, leading to the crazy play right there and unable to get it over. So we have a cleanup crew on the court again. Seeing it almost in back-to-back-to-back plays.
Yeah, and the cleanup crew is actually also the WWU Volleyball team. There we go. Kepley, oh, and that's a great dig. Diving by McMahon. Out of system play. Kepley, and that is blocked and right back at him. Number 9 and number 15, Marin Dent. And Olivia Wright.
You can thank McMahon for that one right there, the phenomenal dig. McMahon's a 2-time state champion from Medford, Oregon, back in high school.
An incredible, dig. She went all out. Looked like Pete Rose diving in the third base. McMahon, Sullivan, over to Dent, and that one is blocked and sent back, so the Vikings are on a set point here.
Olivia Fairchild right there. Been quiet offensively so far, but gets it right there. She's coming off a 9-kill game.
And the crowd yells 1. 1 point away from taking this second set as Abby May in the match for the Vikings. Knuckles it over. Another good serve by May. Good hustle to keep this set alive for the Nighthawks. Aliaga over to Ritzesender, and she sends it back. Vikings win the second set, 25-19. They lead 2-0. When we come back, set number 3. We'll be right back.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Dear college sports,
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
we've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us.
And
for college sports.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And welcome back to WECU Court for this GNAC battle between Northwest Nazarene and Western Washington University. As you can see, Victor E. Viking learned during the break that I had mentioned earlier that I was Victor E. Viking, but Zen was also Victor E. Viking. So whoever's in that mascot outfit will be probably doing play-by-play at some point in the near future.
Might see them later in the basketball season show up at the table here and start calling some games, as it seems to be a trend for me and you, so maybe.
Which is ironic because you take a position like ours that we talk for, and then you go to being a mascot where you can't talk. But anyway, sorry for reliving the glory days here as the Vikings take the first point 1-0. But the Vikings are up 2-0. Zen, why don't you quickly go over some stats from the first two sets?
Yeah, so through the first two sets, it's really been all Vikings. I mean, we're seeing Northwest make some good attacks, but hitting percentage, Vikings 236 and Northwest Nazarene only at 133. And the Nighthawks have just been a lot more arrows this game so far, and the Vikings are just capitalizing on them, going on those easy runs, and that's what's led them to dominate this game so far.
And that was an ace by Gunterman. That's her second of the match. She serves again. Marin Dent on the dig out and on the attack. Olivia Wright, she gets the kill. That's her eighth. That's tied for a game lead with Marin Dent and Gabby Kepley for Western. Out of system play here. Kepley, she takes the game high now. She is one away from being in double digits. And what's impressive for Kepley this match is her hitting percentage. It is close to 500 at this point, and it might even be.
Last time that Gabby Kepley hit double digits in kills was back on September 3rd. She was in the preseason. She had 13. That was also her highest on the year so far.
And Abby May comes in a match now. She gets the service error. Fairchild is going to come in and come right back out for the rotation as Woodruff takes her place. And serving it for the Nighthawks is Marin Dent. Aliaga over to Kepley, and she gets her 10th. So first player on each team, or for both teams rather, to be in double digits for kills. Her hitting percentage is .529, and the Vikings are up 4-2.
Gabby Kepley on fire, not missing, striking every time, leading to that double-digit kill count for her. She's played great offense thus far.
Tupula Logo will serve again as that one goes long.
So 2 service errors right there by 2 players for the Vikings that are used to being their service specialists, Lologo and Abby May earlier we saw.
And the Logo stays in the match here. She has all match long. But that one is going to be an ace, and Northwest Nazarene ties it at 4.
That'll be Nighthawks' 3rd ace on the game right there. Vikings have 4 in comparison.
Helen Sullivan, the younger Sullivan, with the serve. Ritzesender tries to put away. That's a good dig by Northwest Nazarene. They're going to try to take the lead here. They're not going to do so just yet as Heilborn tries to go for the middle of the court, unable to do so. Dumps it over, but that is sent right back by Heilborn. My goodness. Vikings up 1.
Heilborn now 4 away from that 1,000 mark. Just inching it closer and closer, has a possibility to get it here at home in this set.
Heilborn with the serve. And that is blocked back. Gunterman and Ritzesender. My goodness. Great timing. 2 straight plays for 3 seniors here. They're both going to get a block assist here, but that was Ritzesender who really got most of it. Vikings up 6-4.
Chloe Ritzesender is 2nd in the GNAC for blocks per set at 1.31.
That one is put away. The older Sullivan, Natalie, gets the kill. Nighthawks now down 1, and actually Heilborn earlier, they're going to credit her with a block instead of a kill, so she's still 5 away. She might not get it tonight, but she will definitely get it at least in, I guess, tonight or the next match. St. Martin's maybe on Thursday, as that one goes wide. Vikings up 7-6. Fairchild in for Ritzesender. Woodruff's going to serve. Right-handed serve here. And Sullivan gets the kill. Natalie Sullivan ties it up at 7.
Natalie Sullivan coming to line with this set, her 2nd kill of this 3rd set so far.
And a good eye by Heilborn as they did some kind of, I don't know, what do you call that, a secret handshake?
Yeah, not sure right there, but some sort of celebration right there. Woodruff throwing up the goggles, maybe emphasizing her good vision for letting it go far.
I guess so. Either way, that was a great eye by Heilborn to let it go, as that looked like it was going to go in and it didn't, but a setting error by the Nighthawks, and the Vikings are up by 2 now.
Sloppy sets have characterized the Nighthawks so far. A lot of attacking errors, setting errors, costing them a lot of points so far in this game.
Deflected. Aliaga behind her back to Kepley, and that's a great placement as that hits the ground. Excuse my voice cracking on that play, but I think it was warranted because she kind of duped me on that one. I thought she was going to reel back and had a powerful one. She sets it, actually, so he places it right in the front of the court. Vikings up 3. Aliaga with the serve. Dent, and that one's blocked right back. Out of system play. Dent tries again. Woodruff right there to dig it out. Aliaga over to Fairchild, and Fairchild hits it into the net, so an attack error, and the Nighthawks are down 2.
Haven't seen Fairchild so far in this game do what we know she does well in attack for the Vikings. She's been a little slow, still getting her fair share of kills, 4, but she gets the error there. It's really all been Gabby Kepley and Ritza Center Heilborn for the Vikings so far.
McMahon serving it for Northwest Nazarene. Out of system play. And Kepley, another attack error for the Vikings, and the Nighthawks are down 1.
Trying to go back to their old reliable for the game so far. Gabby Kepley is just unable to get it over the net.
Kepley still at a .474 hitting percentage. She tries again. That one dug out by McMahon. It looks like they're going to get Northwest Nazarene with the double hit there. Vikings up 2.
And it'll be Gabby Gunterman to serve. She's got 2 aces on the game already. 2 out of the 4 that the Vikings have.
On the attack, Den, and that's sent right back by the Vikings. Woodruff, the awkward dig, but she gets it. And Heilborn will get the kill on that one, and we know for a fact that was a kill. She is 4 away from 1,000. Vikings up by 3. And Gunterman's going to serve for the Vikings. Gunterman earlier this season got her 1,000th to her credit. As that one is in. So Northwest Nazarene not really letting the Vikings in this match go on really a ton of huge runs, sticking around, but the Vikings have been able to get a couple points every 1 point the Nighthawks have been getting. But they're down 2 here, and they're looking to try to take this 3rd set, or at least get back in to this match altogether. That one goes wide, and that's not going to help matters. Vikings up 3.
That's truly been the story of the game right now for both sides. We've just seen points get traded back and forth and back and forth. The Vikings, though, actually going on runs. We haven't seen the Nighthawks go on a run since I'd say the 3-0 run that they had to start the game, but so far it's been all Vikings, and Nighthawks just hanging around a little bit. They need to start going on a few runs if they want to come back in this game. Already down 2-0 in sets.
Abby May with the serves back in the match. Dent gets it over. A little bit of miscommunication, but McMahon sends it over. And good placement, but another good dig by McMahon over. I believe that was to Lee to send it over on the dump, and she does. But another great dig by McMahon, who just laid out completely.
We've seen her do that a couple of times this game, just absolutely sending it out there and getting some successful digs.
And that is a great kill by Gabby Kepley. She now has 11. Actually, she has 12 to her credit. So you can see on this replay, that is tough to handle.
She has just been firing super well tonight. She's got the 12 kills, approaching that season high for her.
That's a good serve by the logo, and she gets another ace. Vikings now up 15-11, and there's going to be a timeout on the floor by head coach Doug English for Northwest Nazarene, but we're going to go to a break. Vikings up 2-0, and they lead this 3rd set 15-11. We'll be right back. And welcome back to WECU Court, campus of Western Washington University. GNAC battle between Western Washington and Northwest Nazarene. Vikings lead 2-0, and they lead here in this third set 15-11. Vikings on a little bit of a run here. Coach Doug English for Northwest Nazarene calling a timeout, talk things over, trying to get back into this third set, force a fourth and a possible fifth. But Tupu Lalogo is going to serve, and that's another good serve by Lalogo, who just had an ace to her credit. But coming out of the timeout, Natalie Sullivan sends it through. Sullivan now with 6 kills to her credit, and the Nighthawks are now down 3.
Sullivan's showing that first-team GNAC talent that we haven't seen so far in the game. This set she's been very successful, though. 6 kills to her name.
One of the few upperclassmen for Northwest Nazarene. Tough set right there. And that one is sent through. Anna Gable, the red shirt senior. She's actually out of Timberline High School, which is down in Lacey, which is where the Vikings will be on Thursday as they face St. Martin's at 7 p.m. in Northwest Nazarene here. Looking to serve. The officials making sure they get everything right here, and they're good to go as Helen Sullivan, the sophomore, going to serve for Northwest Nazarene, but Heilborn gets it through, and that is another kill for Heilborn, and she has 3 more kills to get to that 1,000 mark.
We'd love to see her hit the 1,000 here at home, of course, but as we approach the latter half of this third set, approaching the sweep, maybe the Vikings might be a slim chance, but we know Heilborn can get it done.
And she's been known to go on runs of her own, not just for digging or blocking, but for attacks and killing, as that one goes long on Ritza Sender. So Northwest Nazarene now down by 2.
One of the few times we've seen Ritza Sender misfire for the Vikings thus far this night. She's been really successful.
Aliaga over the Ritza Sender as that one set back. 3 straight points for Northwest Nazarene. And they're on a 4-1 run since the timeout. Aliaga dumps it over, and that one is read by Northwest Nazarene, dug out by Heilborn. Aliaga over to Gunterman, and that one off the shoulder. Dent said that's nothing, but I think that would have put me on the IL. Vikings up 17-15.
They would have had to carry me off this court. That Gabby Gunterman hit me straight in the shoulder, dislocated collarbone, all of the above. But
and Gunterman doesn't get a ton of blocks, but she got that one. I believe that was also a combo block with Fairchild. Vikings are up by 3.
Back-to-back good plays from Gunterman, playing in 2 ways for the Vikings right there.
Tapped over. Gunterman almost gets it, but that's a good block by Northwest Nazarene. Keep it going as Fairchild sends it through, and that's good hustle by Northwest Nazarene to keep this rally alive. But Fairchild sends it through. That was almost a direct line down vertically. Fairchild with the kill, and the Vikings are up 19-15, and Northwest Nazarene calls a timeout to talk things over. We're going to go to a break. Vikings up 2-0, and they look to close this third here at WECU Court. We'll be right back. And welcome back to WECU Court. Vikings up 2-0 here, and they're up 19-15 here in this third set as Woodruff looks to serve. Northwest Nazarene coming out of a timeout. They're trying to salvage this third set, maybe steal it. As Heilborn goes for the kill, she was going for 998 right there. She's not able to get it. That is a good dig. That's good placement, but it goes long. Natalie Sullivan tries to time it perfectly, and she actually does time it perfectly, but just hits it long. Vikings up 5.
So the Vikings approaching another sweep here at WECU Court. We saw them drop their first set of the season back on Thursday as Central stole the first set of 4. Looking to get another sweep, though.
And that one, I believe, was not a block at the net. I believe it was just an attack error into the net. The Vikings now 4 points away.
Ricocheted right back into the head of Anna Gable, too.
Vikings 4 points away. In the match now for the Vikings, Janelle Grant, the redshirt freshman, Bellevue High School. Looking to get some action here. It looks like she's going to get it out of system play. Good attack by the redshirt freshman, but that was good timing by Northwest Nazarene. This rally is still alive here. Put right there. Woodruff right there as well. Out of system play, but it looks like that set may have gone off of Lalogo's nose. Nonetheless, point Northwest Nazarene as Janelle Grant comes out of the match. She was able to get one attack to her credit. Aliaga cross court to Gunterman, and she sends it through. 22-16 Vikings lead, 3 points away from sweeping.
Gunterman thus far in this game has not been the main source of attention for the Vikings offense, but when she does get her attack, she makes them known. She comes in strong. She's got 4 kills on the game.
Attack error. Actually, check that service error by Aliaga. Northwest Nazarene now down 5, and McMahon is going to serve.
Vikings with 3 service errors on the game. The Nighthawks 6.
Gunterman, Aliaga over the Fairchild, and she gets it through. Fairchild having a good third set here. That's her 6th kill. Gunterman's going to serve. On the attack, blocked at the net. That one sent through. Maya Cook with the kill. Nighthawks down by 5. Like you mentioned earlier, Zen, Vikings have only lost 1 set all season long here at WECU Court, and that was on Thursday. And they look to keep that stretch going as Kepley gets kill number 13, as she's had a fantastic night here, tying her season high, and I believe her career high here at Western. And if she gets the final point, she'll set a career high. Match point here as the crowd says sweep, and they're going to get it. Right at the net, Ritzesender and Kepley. And the Vikings sweep Northwest Nazarene here. The Vikings will go to 11-4 on the season, 6-1 in GNAC play. The Nighthawks will fall to 11-4 and 4-3 in GNAC play. Zen, let's go over sorry about that. Zen, let's go over some stats from this match and who was really the difference makers.
Yeah, so for the Vikings, they absolutely dominated this game. Both sides percentage at a 232 compared to their opponents 108. The kills up on 3 by that. They made less errors than the Nighthawks, and especially for the Vikings, Gabby Kepley, Callie Heilborn, they did really well. Kepley had those 13 kills on a 500 hitting percentage, as well as Heilborn's 7 kills right there. Chloe Ritzesender also playing two ways, getting above the net, making some good blocks, as well as tallying up 6 kills. An overall team effort for the Vikings, and they got the easy sweep right here. It was a no-doubter the whole way through.
The Vikings will go on to play St. Martin's this next Thursday. That's October 6th. That game time will be 7 p.m., followed by Western Oregon on the 8th. That's a Saturday, game time 7 p.m. The following Saturday, they'll be at Simon Fraser. Game time will also be 7 p.m. And the next time the Vikings are here at WECU Court will be October 20th. That will be against Alaska Fairbanks, and then followed by Saturday, October 22nd against Alaska Anchorage. That will be a big match, a revenge match for the Vikings, as they lost in straight sets on the 22nd, as Anchorage is ranked number 14 in the nation. It actually went up to number 11. But on this Go Pink night, breast cancer awareness here at WECU Court, thank you for joining us. I'm Sean Church alongside Zen Hill. We'll see you on the 20th. Have a good night.